Hello everyone, welcome to Virtual Labs. In today's tutorial, we will discuss the working and simulation of SR flip-flop. In last tutorial, we have discussed the simulation of NOR latch. So flip-flop is a sequential circuit. There are two outputs, Q and Q bar, as you can see in this figure. This is the circuit diagram of SR flip-flop. And there are three inputs, R, clock pulse and S. So S is for set, R is for reset, and through this input we will apply our clock pulse. Okay, so on the basis of these three inputs we will get some output. Okay, so this is the characteristic table of SR flip-flop. When the value of clock is 0, means we have not applied any clock, then we will not get any change or any value at the output. The value will be same that was previously available. Okay, whenever we apply clock pulse, so this is the symbol of our clock pulse. So whenever we applied clock pulse for a particular value of S and R, we will get some value for our output. Okay, so for S equal to 0 and R equal to 1, so for R equal to 1 our output will be reset. So the value of output is 0 and the state is reset. For S equal to 1, R equal to 0, the condition is set. So your output will be 1 and your state will be set condition. For S equal to 1 and for R equal to 1, there will no output. Okay, and the state will be forbidden. So these four conditions, or you can say four states, we have already discussed in our theory portion. Here we will simulate, or we will try to understand the working of SR flip-flop, the representation of output that are dependent on the combinations of S and R. So in simulation part, we will apply value for S and R, and according to these combinations we will get some output. So let's move to the virtual lab. So to access virtual lab, simple Google virtual lab, then click on the Digital Electronics Lab designed by IIT Roorkee, and in this today we will discuss the practical number 6, that is verification of RS, JKT and D flip-flops using NAND and NOR gates. So in this tutorial we will cover only the SR flip-flop. So this is the theory portion. You can check or you can read the working of RS flip-flop, the characteristic table, the working of D flip-flop, T flip-flop and JK flip-flop. Okay, so let's move on to the simulation part. So click on SR flip-flop. So the remaining flip-flops we will discuss in our next labs. So this is the circuit diagram of SR flip-flop, and in this we are using 7400, that is basically a NAND IC. So we are designing our SR flip-flop with the help of NAND gate. Okay, now how to simulate this SR flip-flop? So on the left hand side there is a list of instructions which we have to follow. Okay, so just click on instructions. First is connect the supply, that is plus 5 volt, to the IC. Second, press the switches for inputs S and R. The on state is this, and for off state the switch will look like this. Apply the clock pulse by clicking on clock switch. Click add to obtain the truth table and corresponding graph for different inputs. Repeat these steps and then click print. So all the circuit diagrams, or you can say connections between different IC pins is already provided to us. We have to apply values on S and R, and then we will draw a truth table, and on the second end we will draw clock diagrams. Okay, so waveform representation of different inputs S and R, Q and Q bar. Okay, so first of all our task is to connect the power supply, switch on the power supply, then apply the value of S and R. Okay, so first of all the first condition is S equal to 0 and R equal to 0. So after connecting the power supply to the VCC pin of the 7400 IC, we have to apply the value of S and R. So first condition is S equal to 0 and R equal to 0. So this is for 0 and 0, as we have already seen in the instruction part, and we have to push, or we have to apply the clock. Okay, so these are the outputs. So clock equal to 1, S is 0, R is 0. There is no change in the output section. Okay, so Q is 0, Q bar is 1. Now our next input combination is S equal to 1 and R equal to 0. So when S equal to 1 and R equal to 0 and we apply clock, then the value of Q will be 1 and Q bar will be 0. So as you can see in the truth table, for clock equal to 1 and S equal to 1, R equal to 0, our previous states are 0, 1. So this is the previous state, 0, 1. So 0, 1, and the next state means the present state is for 1, 0, means S equal to 1 and R equal to 0, the Q will be equal to 1 and Q bar will be equal to 0. So this is the set state. Okay, so on the right hand side you can see the visualization or the waveform representation of these different inputs. Okay, so now the next input combination is S equal to 0 and R equal to 1. So this row, S equal to 0, R equal to 1, clock value is 1. So previous state was 1, 0. So this is the previous state, 1, 0, and the present state means the next state is for R equal to 1, your flip-flop will be reset. So reset means 0, so present output will be 0 and Q bar will equal to 1. So the same thing for S equal to 0 and R equal to 1. This one for S equal to 0 and for R equal to 1, we can see the value of our outputs. Okay, now the next combination is, you please, if you have any confusion, you please follow the instructions that what are the states of our switch. Okay, so please concentrate on the switch conditions, then only you can apply the values of S and R, and you can check these values with the help of this truth table. Okay, now the last condition is S equal to 1 and R equal to 1. Okay, so S equal to 1, R equal to 1, apply clock and then click on add button. Okay, so now clock equal to 1, S equal to 1, R equal to 1. So your previous state was 0, 1, 0, 1. So the value of next states will be 0, 0, means this is the invalid condition because Q and Q bar cannot be equal at any time. Okay, so we will not get any output for the combination of S equal to 1 and R equal to 1. Okay, so a quick revision regarding the SR flip-flop. We all know that we have 4 input combinations 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 1. For 0 0 condition, for clock equal to 1, we will not get any output change, means the condition or the state is no change. Okay, next condition, S equal to 0, R equal to 1. So in this condition, this is the condition for reset, that S equal to 0 and R equal to 1. Third condition is 1 0, means S equal to 1, R equal to 0, means this is the condition for set condition. So this one is for set, and the last condition is 1 1. So for this we will get invalid output. Okay, so the condition that is for invalid, means the forbidden state, we will solve this problem with the help of D flip-flop, or you can say we will remove these two states 0 0 and 1 1 in the case of D flip-flop. Okay, so this is all about the SR flip-flop. In next tutorial we will learn about, or we will try to simulate D flip-flop with the help of this simulator. So this is all about regarding SR flip-flop. Thank you.